Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, live, learn, grow on Penyo channel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, hi Penyo family, community, friends, acquaintances. Welcome to Penyo channel. Penyo means victory, for we are victorious. We learn, we heal, we change, we align, we ignite, and we conquer. It's a triumphal procession. Today is better than yesterday, and tomorrow will be better than today. The summary of the book, The Pathway to Distinction by Matthew Ashimolowo. Distinction in life is the drive to stand out in everything you do. It is the recognition of the fact that ordinary won't do. What you are in the present is key to what you will be in the future. The seed of your actions today become the harvest you reap tomorrow. So, if you despise where you are and refuse to work on it, you belittle where you are going. You do not arrive at the milestone called distinction in one day. Distinction can never look great at the beginning. Therefore, you must work the pathway. Deny yourself of the things that need to be. If you despise the pathway, you will miss the Broadway of blessing. Those who do not serve well cannot be served well. It is those who have proven themselves in one sphere who get to the next level. That is what distinction is. If you do not respect what you have, do not expect more. In this pathway, you will experience resistance. The world does not want you to be yourself, for through that, you will discover your distinction. The world was designed to keep you on a treadmill of performance. You are meant to continue to confirm people's opinions of you. Nobody can make a better you. Your success, your distinction has little to do with people's opinion. You are not successful because everyone says so, or because people think of you that way. You are successful if you do what you are created to do. If you take your gift and ability, hone it, and stand out in the crowd so that your own uniqueness is brought to what you do. Success is not measured by the standard of others. Someone merely grading you by the school system and saying that you are a failure. The world presents its own standard in a glass wall form and uses it to stop you or launch you into its own chosen pattern. If you are going to be successful, you must discover who you are, your gift, and the unique way you have been wired by God to become a person of distinction. The unique way you have been called to do things you were ordained to do and be. True success is being happy with yourself, being pleased with whom God says you are, and pursuing that vision and or dream placed inside of you. That is the key to breaking depression and loneliness. The key to finding direction for your life and following it. True success and satisfaction happen when you are happy with yourself. Before you die, you must show up on this planet and be distinct. Accomplishments do not replace your own special niche. It is that niche that makes you a person of distinction. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 11. To be a person of distinction, you must effectively answer the question, who are you? People will label you if you do not know that your birthplace was simply an entry point into this world. What you know was told to you, and those who transfer truth can also transfer error. Many have measured life by the information given to them. In the end, they fail to find their own distinction. God never places anything within your reach. He first makes you find that distinction, and then you pursue it. Every door must open to the right key. If it is not opening, you are applying the wrong key. The reason many people have not stood out is because they are busy doing what they were never assigned to do. David was not born of the same mother as his 7 brothers and must have suffered rejection as a result of that. Psalm 27 verse 10. His primary key to distinction was his ability to play the harp. This unique gift gave him access to revive a sick king. It was also his escape route into the presence of God, as he used it to play to honor God. The harp in the hand of David and the song in his mouth caused the palace to train and orient left him for a place he would later occupy. It brought a wife also from his service to the palace. When your distinction is discovered, there is no limit to what doors can open for you. Every string David hit lifted him towards his destiny. Not paying the price of learning to play would have been to lock the door that leads to God, the throne, marriage, conquest, and eventually distinction. What is your distinction? How have you pursued it? What makes you stand out? What gift have people affirmed as something they have seen in you? Diligence. It is the constant and earnest effort to accomplish whatever you undertake. It is the persistent exertion of your body, mind, and spirit to achieve results. It requires consciousness and the pain of proper attention to a task to bring it to a standard that proffers distinction. Diligence requires the giving of the degree of care to any situation that will make a qualitative result to follow. Diligent is effort, dedication, giving attention, pursuing any matter with earnestness. It is the act of being industrious, being an intense person, vigorous and zealous. Of all the abilities that the Lord Jesus executed in his earthly ministry, diligence was one of them. Luke 2 verse 49. The man who despises work has made the choice of a hard life. The one who commits himself to work has already created the path for distinction and testimony. Diligence makes means. You will rarely run out of supply. Proverbs 12 verse 11. The absence of diligence is an invitation to poverty. In today's world, we have too many young men who are laid back and are busy blaming the government. The absence of diligence is an invitation to poverty. Nothing works like work. Once you commit yourself to it, the world opens to you. Favor, answers, and blessings knock at your door. Pursue your goal. Proverbs 12:23. Work with what you have. That is what makes the diligent stand out. The little the diligent does produces much because it is done with such commitment. Even when he has a little, a diligent man is able to maximize it. How you handle small determines if you will have much. Breakthrough begins when your hand and heart agree and work together. Diligence is what distinguishes leaders. Leadership is by result, not talks. Diligent is that which keeps the fire of leadership burning. It is results that count. Diligence gives you access to prosperity. It raises your achievements level and puts you in front. Proverbs 12:24. You cannot put a diligent man down because life will open up for him and favor will answer him. Discipline. Discipline is being trained to act in accordance to rules. It is the rigor of training or preparation. It is the act of restraint, control, regulation, and strictness. It is the management of one's behavior, spirit, and action for a better life. 2 Peter 1 verse 5-6. Deciding before you know the facts. Proverbs 18 verse 13. Discipline is making commitments and sticking to it like a postage stamp. It is the act of keeping your word, even if it requires paying a price. How to keep your desire for love and sexual appetite from deceiving you. 1. You must decide what kind of a person you will love before your passion takes over. 2. Be patient. 3. Be disciplined. Determination is purposefulness, resolution, and single-mindedness in certain areas of your life. Determination requires a settlement. Once you have visualized where you are going and are able to see what God is able to do in your life. In the pathway of distinction, you have to recognize that where there is no determination, you are likely to be overpowered by cowardice. You are likely to be held by a spirit of timidity, weaknesses, spinelessness, and fear of failure. It was determination that made Paul, in the face of the worst persecution he ever experienced, to say that though surrounded by challenges, he refuses to give up. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 7 to 11. You need to be determined because you can become a victim of other people's opinion. People want to control your life and tell you how you may live, where you may go, what you must do. But it is determination that makes you break out of that glass of limitation they put around you. It is determination that makes you know that even when things happen negatively, they can all be turned around for your favor. Determination, tenacity, commitment to go on may require that you do not go with the flow, be your own man. It may mean that you see your vision clearly, the ability to see beyond the majority, to view life and to see blessings coming is what will distinguish you. Dreams, God-given dreams, plans or goals that lead to God-honoring results require determination. Nehemiah 4 verse 6, 11 and 21. Faithful determination does not overrate the opposition. It makes room for the opposition, knowing that yes, they exist, but they are not the final voice. Your commitment to achieve in spite of those who have opposed you is key to winning. Fault finders. If you have not met with fault finders, you probably will not have enough resolution. Nehemiah 6 verse 1 to 9. It takes determination to be able to shut the mouth of fault finders and not to succumb to their desire. Nehemiah knew that he should not play ball with Sanballat and Tobias if he had to fulfill the calling on his life and keep his focus until he won. Failure of the past can be a good teacher or a bad memory. However, determination can make a man put all of that behind him. Philippians 3 verse 12. Paul was once a blasphemer, a persecutor and an injurious person to the body of Christ, but that was what he was before. 1 Timothy 1 verse 12. Determination helps you turn failures into stepping stones, so that the very man who was the chief persecutor became the chief promoter of the gospel. No man of repute succeeds in any great way without having memories of mistakes and past failures, but it takes determination not to be buried in the sea of those mistakes. Micah 7 verse 7 to 9. Micah talks of rising as many times as one has fallen. Determination is finding a fixed direction and moving towards that objective end. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. You have learned through God how to arrive at godly decisions. You know how to make a firm, purposeful decision. You have a fixed intention or resolution for your life. You have settled the question of your vision and dream. Determination is firmness of purpose. It helps you change your life for the better. So when you have experienced discouragement and have known failure, when you have felt like quitting and have been bereaved, when you have been knocked down and your life has been tough, determination will look to God and nobody else. You will say, I will. Job 14 verse 14. Thanks for watching. Heart to heart. From my heart to yours, it's all love. La 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 la. Heart to heart, from my heart to yours, it's all love. Thanks for watching. Pin your channel. Take care. Love, joy, peace, faith, hope. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la.